So this commenter asked what I think a gamma-irradiated Rick Jones would look like if we lean into the idea of gamma mutates embodying aspects of one's psyche, and delve into Rick Jones's survivor's guilt. And while I'm not much of an artist myself, I can offer some concepts as to how the powers and other aspects that might be incorporated into this redesigned A-Bomb might work. A quick disclaimer, survivor's guilt is very real and a very serious subject. I will be looking at it from a narrative standpoint, but if I step out of line or say something misleading about it, please know that it is due to ignorance rather than malice. With that out of the way, if we look at survivor's guilt, it is characterized by a belief that the person feeling it should have died or suffered alongside or instead of the people who died or suffered from an incident that they were also caught in. And what is the defining incident of Rick's life, where someone else suffered but he emerged unscathed? The gamma bomb testing that gave the Hulk his superpowers. Drawing from that, I don't think that a gamma-mutated Rick would become just a big blue monster, but would instead become a sort of copy of the Hulk, and perhaps unexpectedly, Bruce. Basically, whenever Rick starts feeling guilty for all the stuff that Bruce has had to go through since becoming the Hulk, which was at least partially Rick's fault, Rick would begin transforming to look like Bruce. This would be because Rick feels that Bruce should get a chance to live a normal life while he is the one to suffer, in essence taking on Bruce's burdens by becoming him. Then, if the guilt becomes overwhelming, or he enters a life or death situation, he would transform further. First, his body would wither away until it was nothing but flesh and bones, symbolizing his belief that he should have been the one to suffer instead. Then that body would be encased by a hard shell, and from that shell would grow a new body, one that would look like the original Grey Hulk, but even more monstrous. He would, symbolically, become the Hulk instead of Hulk. You could even give this monstrous form the ability to absorb gamma radiation from other gamma mutates, draining them of power and empowering itself in order to take on their burdens. To stop him, you'd either have to calm him down or break open the shell on his back and pull out Rick's base body, though these would only be temporary solutions. Any permanent solution would probably require a few sessions with Doc Samson. But what do you guys think of this redesign of A-Bomb? Do you think it works better than the current design? If any of you are artists, please feel free to draw this idea and send it my way if you feel so inclined. And let me know what other gamma mutates you might want me to redesign or reconsider, or what other Marvel characters you want to hear my thoughts on.